Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Dr. Anya.
And I'm Chloe. Today we're talking about something that so many of us start to feel right around our 40s. That moment when you realize what used to work for your body just doesn't anymore.
It's so true, and we're going to get into the real science behind why that happens and how a totally new understanding of our own biology is, well, changing everything.
Okay, Dr. Anya, let's just start right here, because this hits home for so many people. You're doing all the things, the same things that always worked before, but the scale isn't moving, and it is just so frustrating. You can't help but think, what am I doing wrong? I must not be trying hard enough.
Oh, 100%. And I really want to just stop and validate that feeling. But what the science is showing us so clearly now, Chloe, is that this isn't about willpower. Not at all. It's about biology. And just understanding that one little shift is, believe me, the very first step to feeling like yourself again.
So yeah, let's dive right in. Because if there is one single thing I want everyone to hear today, it's this. For years, women have been handed the same old advice: eat less, move more. And if it doesn't work, well, it must be your fault. We are here today to say, unequivocally, it is not you. It is your biology.
Just hearing you say that out loud feels like a huge weight has been lifted. Seriously.
So what's really going on inside our bodies? Well, as we hit our 40s and move beyond, our metabolism just naturally begins to slow down. That's a given. But at the exact same time, you have all these hormone changes from perimenopause and menopause, and it creates what can feel like a perfect storm.
Right, and I'm looking at this list and I see insulin resistance. Can you break that down for us? What does that actually mean?
That's such a good question. In simple terms, it just means your body isn't as good at processing sugar as it used to be, and that can make it easier to store fat. So you've got that, and on top of it all, the actual signals that tell your brain when you're hungry or when you're full start to get, well, a little scrambled. It's like you're navigating a completely new internal landscape. Now, I know when you list it all out like that, it can sound pretty daunting, but this is where the science starts to get really, really interesting, and honestly, super hopeful. Because researchers have now zeroed in on one of the key players in this whole story, a natural little messenger that our bodies are already making.
A messenger? Okay, now I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
It's called GLP-1, and what it is a natural hormone that's made right there in your gut. Its main jobs are to help manage your blood sugar, and this is the crucial part, to let your brain know when you're full. That's why we love calling it the I'm full messenger. It's like a text message from your stomach to your brain that says, hey, we're all good down here. You can stop eating now.
Wait, hold on a second. So this isn't some new medication or some foreign thing we're talking about? My body actually makes this already?
Exactly. This amazing little messenger has been with you your whole life. It's a totally fundamental part of how your body has always managed energy. So the messenger itself isn't the problem. The issue is, as we get older, our bodies can get less efficient at producing it, and our brains can get a little less efficient at hearing its message.
And this just shows you how simple and elegant the process is supposed to be. In a perfectly running system, you eat your meal, your gut sends out these GLP-1 messengers, your brain gets the signal loud and clear, and you feel satisfied. But when that signal gets a bit fuzzy because of age and hormone shifts, you might not really get that I'm full message, even if you've eaten plenty.
So that's why you might be standing in the kitchen an hour after a full dinner, wondering why you're still thinking about food.
That is exactly it. I am so glad we're putting a name to food noise, because that is a real thing. It's that nonstop chatter in the back of your mind, right? What should I have for lunch? Did I eat too much? Maybe I should just have that one little cookie. It's just exhausting.
It is. It takes up so much valuable brain space. When your GLP-1 system is working the way it should, that noise gets turned way, way down. You're just not thinking about food all the time because your body is finally sending these clear, reliable signals that it's satisfied. And that frees up so much energy to focus on everything else in your life.
So really, this whole understanding of GLP-1 opens up a completely new path forward for how we think about our health after 40. It means we can stop trying to fight a battle against our own bodies.
It feels like it's more about learning how to work with our biology again. I just love that reframe.
That's it, exactly. Look at this comparison. On one side, you have the old way. You're fighting your biology. And that comes with all the constant food noise, that unpredictable hunger, and just so much frustration and self-blame.
That side feels heavy.
But the other side, working with your biology, that looks like a quieter mind. It looks like feeling satisfied longer, and it means trading that frustration for a feeling of control and vitality. It's a total shift from feeling restricted to feeling free.
And this quote right here really is the bottom line. Your biology has changed. It's a totally new chapter.
Which means trying to use the same old tools for a brand new body just isn't going to work. It's time our approach, our tools, evolved right along with us.
You know, the most hopeful part of all of this, for me, is that science is finally catching up to what women have known and been experiencing for generations. We have a much deeper understanding now, and with that understanding comes new, really effective options.
It's just so empowering to know you're not making it up and you're not alone. So if anything we talked about today resonated with you, really, the best next step is to just have a conversation with a licensed provider to learn about what options are right for you.
Absolutely. You deserve to feel vibrant and in control. Thanks so much for joining us today.